Welcome into a brand new episode of WSI TV. Enjoy the show.
Welcome to another weekly market update. After the market closed on 10th of November, it's Sunday the 12th of November. So here's where we look at the big picture about what the stock market's doing long term. Are we a bull market or bear market? And then the short term is up or down as well. It's very important you know at least the big picture, long-term trend of the stock market, because it's going to affect everything about you, your property, even the economy. It's an early warning about any trouble ahead for recessions or anything, and your pension plan. Everything you've got wrapped up in what you think is a nest egg is probably in the stock market. So you need to make sure that you're not sitting duck for the next 2008. So I've been commenting on this. This is the S&P 500. It's like the benchmark, the American index for most of the planet. Really, everything's this is based around this. My system that I teach at my events triggered a buy signal almost a year ago to the day, and hasn't given a sell signal yet, which has been really my guiding force that kind of keeps you honest through the whole thing and stop trying to second guess it. It's been one long, very, very powerful bull market it's into now, and there's no question about it. This is and has been for the last year a bull market. As you know, if you've been watching this every week, one thing that keeps troubling me is that we haven't yet had a healthy correction. It's almost like you've heard of the word meltdown. This is like a melt up, and it's just it seems to be a one-way ticket. Short term doesn't make it. We had a little bit of a wobble this week, but it hasn't really, it needed to do something. It's so far above its moving average. It's got a long way to come down, even to make it a healthy correction. We did have one little day here of what's called distribution, where there was more selling volume picked up, only a little bit, not huge though, and buyers even came in. You can see there the way it finished up at the end of the day. So it's certainly long-term trend is up. There's no indication yet to see the short-term trend is down. I always look up a couple of little things to look at. There's distribution days, which doesn't appear to be any. The VIX is absolutely in the toilet. Volatility has been crushed. So the other thing I can look at is $SPX XA50R is going to tell me the percentage of stocks above their 50-day moving average. When this gets too high, it usually comes down. It's not really up there. In fact, it's also a little bit. It's been up there and sort of in a bit of a downtrend here. So that's one to keep an eye on. It could be some deterioration under the surface. There's the psychological factor that counters all this. It's the kind of the bullish seasons ahead, as if we haven't had any for the last 12 months. Like November and December are typically, very hot months. Not a guarantee, but, definitely, the kind of holiday mood has always sort of got the market up. So, but let's not try and second guess. The reason we do this is so I don't have to second guess the short-term trend. The long-term trend is up, and the short-term trend seems to continue to be up, maybe just starting to turn down. Perhaps we'll keep an eye on things. I think the line to watch somewhere is around here, break below maybe 2560 or something more might happen, but there's nothing really as I look at right here and now to say the short-term trend is going to be any different. So I'll speak to you next time.
Thanks for watching the latest episode of WSI TV. Be sure to visit WSITV.com, where you can subscribe for free with no contract and gain instant access to the secrets of self-made millionaires via the WSI TV Vault. So go ahead and claim this gift for free now at WSITV.com.